Hello. Today I'll be showing you how to replace the clutch actuators on a Focus dual clutch automatic transmission. The actuators should come with little packets of grease in them. You just put about that much on the splines there on the gear. If it doesn't come with the grease for whatever reason, you can put a little dab of grease on there if you want. It'll help it spline in easier, and it'll protect the splines from wearing. In order to replace the upper one, you're going to want to get the air box out of the way, and then it'll be right underneath there. So loosen this. It's a 7mm. It's an 8mm on older Focuses, like 2012 models. But here you go. Get the breather tubes off. Unplug the mass air, retainer, flap, lower flap, there it is. Get you a pick, little yellow tab, pop it out like that. Actually, I'm going to unplug that when this is out. Get you a 6-inch extension with an inverted Torx E8. Once again, E8 socket. The bolts out. This one was felt a little funny, but it looks all right. Just rotate it and pull up, go around the hose. All right, that's it. With that yellow tab pulled back, you should be able to grab these release tabs right here on both sides and squeeze them in and pull outwards. All right. So now you can take your new one for the upper. Like I said, I will be doing the lower as well. Slide it into the connector. It only goes in one way. You see the locators right there. All right, pop that in. It'll go in about that far, and then you have to push in and push down on the, or push in on the, here, I'll show you. Push in and push upward on that. All right, pop together. Take that yellow tab. It in. Alright, it'll fall down like that, but make sure it's flush with the transmission case or you'll break the splines. Looks like I got lucky and it fell right together, but if it's not going in, just jiggle it back and forth and go like that. Just knock it a little like that. Don't get too hard with it, but knock it like that and jiggle it and it'll fall into place. Take your bolts. Get them threaded in a few turns first by hand. Tighten them down. take the other new one and set it aside. Alright, now take your air box and put it back in. Give me a moment. Okay, that's all the way down. Okay, and then there's 3 little rubber things that the air box pops down into. 1 here and then 2 on the back. Make sure it's doesn't come up when you do that. Sorry for the shakiness there. I don't have my tripod with me today. Okay, that's it for the upper one. Let's go to the lower. Alright, underneath the vehicle, you may have a service panel. Take the Torx 30 screws off here, across the front, and right here. Then you'll be able to drop the panel down enough to get to the lower actuator. Something like that. There's the lower one. Just as a frame of reference, there's the bumper underneath. There it is. Just like the upper one, take the yellow tab with a pick, release. You can get rid of your 6-inch extension now. Just take your E8. Ta-da! Alright, let's use that shakiness. Okay, what I'm doing is pulling down on this and pulling outward on the connector there. Ta-da! Do apologize for that shakiness there. Take your new one, lines up one way into the connector. There we go. I'm giving some pressure inwards on the back of the connector while I'm pushing up on this portion of it, the slide. Once that's all the way in, which it is now, you'll be able to push down on the yellow lock. There we go. Push it into the hole, rotate if necessary, and make sure it is flush with the transmission case. Mine is not. See? Actually, it's pretty close. Let's see. Wait for it to focus. Give it a second. Anyway, it is, there we go. As you can see, it's flush with the case. The grease will help the motor stay on there, actuator, while you get the bolt started. Get the bolt started by hand, a couple threads. Make sure it's still flush. You don't want to break the gear. Get your service panel back up with the Torx 30s and you're done. Thank you very much for watching. If this is helpful, please subscribe. I have a lot more helpful videos with transmissions and all kinds of other stuff. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.